This is a formal letter which we are going to write because I am writing to a restaurant manager regarding a terrible experience you had at the restaurant. So you have to say in your letter, you should say who you are and explain what happened and ask for refund. So these are the three things you have to do here. This is a formal letter. In this formal letter, you have to say these things. You dined in a restaurant, and it was a terrible experience there. Now, this is the matter. It's a formal letter, so it's written, "Dear Sir" or "Madam" here. Why it became a formal letter? Because I don't know the person in person. I don't know that the person who is responsible for that. Like to express my extreme dissatisfaction at having dined at your restaurant last week. So it's understood from this particular title that you have dined at this restaurant last week, and this letter is being written to express your extreme dissatisfaction of having that. This is what the thing is. I booked the table in advance. So what happened? I booked the table in advance because I had my colleagues from my firm as guests. So it is the table was booked in advance. So you had your colleagues from your own office as the guests. So it is a dinner that you were giving to those colleagues who came there. So you gave the treat as treat for them as a promotion. So you got promotion, and this was a treat. So you wanted to make it a memorable one, but I could say it's however, once we entered the restaurant, we were informed that we would have to dine in two groups. So, but what happened is that uh, immediately when we entered the restaurant, so we were informed that we have to dine in two groups because we have made the booking in advance, and so for these many number of people we have booked this particular thing, booked the table. But actually what happened, the thing is that we 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 were informed that we had to dine in two groups. The second problem was the three special cuisines which were booked earlier were not delivered on time. So next problem, it's highlighted there. The next problem is three special cuisines which were booked earlier were not delivered on time. So it was a highlight. These vegetarian varieties were the highlight of the dinner, and the service staff supplied those just 15 minutes prior to our exits. So it was supplied just 15 minutes prior to our exit. So when we were about to leave the restaurant, they supplied it just 15 minutes. It's the first time I faced this type of unacceptable behavior from you, uh, from your, from you. I visited your restaurant at least thrice this year, and in all those occasions, you rendered an excellent service. So I just want to cut down the number of words here because I have written this thing. So as a part of editing, I have to do this thing edited because I have around 185 words here. I need to make the letter a little bit formal. So I don't think that this is something very relevant here. So I just want this paragraph for asking a refund there. So I need to focus on that. So I can say, it's the first time I faced this type of unacceptable behavior. This type of unpleasant experience from any restaurant. This is the first time I faced this type of unpleasant experience from any restaurant. As the expected services were not met, I would request a proportional refund after deduction. So this is the thing here. I request you to give me a proportional refund here. I would also suggest you to avoid disappointing customer service further. So this also should be met. So you need to stop this disappointing customer service further. I look forward for a prompt and positive reply. Yours faithfully, Sandra. The word count here, I think I have made it a little bit shorter here. It's 166 words, so it is more formal right now. I have deduced some of the words there, and I made it more relevant to the situation. Okay, so that is the end of the explanation here.